There is a place on the western edge of the Caspian Sea where the mountains do not forgive weakness. Dagestan, population 3 million, a republic most of the world cannot find on a map. And yet, somehow, this single piece of land has produced more dominant mixed martial artists than entire continents. They do not train in glass-walled gyms. They wrestle on dirt. They run up mountains in the snow. They eat, sleep, and breathe the grind from the age of 4. 6 men, 6 different paths, one bloodline of violence. We are counting them down from rising star to undisputed king. This is the Dagestani dynasty. Number 6, Shara Magomedov. He fights with one eye. Let that settle for a second. Shara Bullet Magomedov walked into the UFC missing half his vision and started knocking people unconscious. A Dagestani middleweight built like a stone wall, but moving like a striker raised in Sao Paulo. He spins, he kicks, he throws hooks that fold men in half. His spinning back fist against Armen Petrosyan is the kind of finish that breaks the internet for 48 hours. And he did all of it without depth perception. 14 professional wins, untouchable for almost his entire career. He represents the new face of Dagestan. Not just wrestling, not just pressure, pure, unfiltered violence with footwork. He is the youngest threat on this list. Give him 3 more years, and we may be talking about him at the very top. Usman Nurmagomedov, cousin to Khabib, trained by the same coaches, polished in the same brutal Makhachev fight rooms. Usman Nurmagomedov walked into Bellator and made the lightweight division look like a children's tournament. Champion, defended the belt, beat names that veteran lightweights spent careers chasing. His takedowns come from impossible angles. His top control is suffocating, and when opponents try to stand with him, he picks them apart with a sniper's jab. The only blemish on his record came from a no contest, overturned later by review. He is the quiet one. No trash talk, no camera mugging. Just dominance, week after week, in a promotion that does not get the spotlight it deserves. If he ever crosses over to the UFC, the lightweight division shakes. He is the next wave, already arriving. Number 4, Umar Nurmagomedov. Another cousin, same last name, same suffocating system. But Umar is something different. Umar is a bantamweight who moves like he has studied every fight ever recorded. He arrived in the UFC looking untouchable. Then he clinched a title shot against Merab Dvalishvili in a 5-round war that he lost on the cards. But every analyst on the planet watched it twice. He out-grappled the most active grappler in the division. He times shots that nobody times. His striking is the cleanest of any Nurmagomedov to ever fight. Quick, sharp, calculated. He is the version of Khabib that learned to box first. He will fight for the bantamweight title again. And next time, he is not leaving without the belt. Number 3, Magomed Ankalaev, the light heavyweight champion of the world. A division that historically eats Dagestani wrestlers alive. And he did not just win the belt. He took it from Alex Pereira, the Brazilian boogeyman, the man with concrete in his shins. Ankalaev walked through 5 rounds of leg kicks and headshots, planted Pereira against the cage, and never let him breathe. A grinder with knockout power. Patient, cold, almost emotionless when he fights. He stares through opponents the way a chess player stares through a pawn. He had 1 loss back in 2018 and has not been beaten since. Light heavyweight is supposed to be the Wild West of MMA. Power punchers, highlight reels. And right now, the man holding the title is a Dagestani who barely smiles after the win. The mountains do not produce showmen. They produce closers. Or number 2, Islam Makhachev. Pound for pound. Number 1, for 2 years and counting, Islam Makhachev is the current ceiling of modern MMA. A lightweight champion who walked up to welterweight, took the belt from Jack Della Maddalena, and made it look routine. His ground game is older than him. He learned it from Khabib, who learned it from Abdul Manap, who learned it from a 1,000-year tradition of mountain wrestling. Once Islam gets a body lock, the fight is no longer a fight. It is a slow execution. He has finished Charles Oliveira. He has finished Alexander Volkanovski. He has finished men who finish everyone else. The losses on his record are ancient history. He arrives, he closes the cage door, and he walks out with someone else's belt. 2 divisions, 1 man. The only fighter on this list who has already secured his place in the all-time pound-for-pound conversation. And he is not done. Number 1, Khabib Nurmagomedov. There is no debate, there is no asterisk. 29 fights, 29 wins, 0 losses. Khabib Nurmagomedov is the only undefeated lightweight champion in UFC history. He mauled Conor McGregor in front of the largest pay-per-view audience of all time. He submitted Dustin Poirier. He broke Justin Gaethje. He retired on top at 32 years old on the night his promise to his father demanded it. And he walked away. Nobody walks away. He did. The grappling, the pressure, the faith, the composure. He is the prototype every fighter on this list studies. Without Khabib, there is no Islam. There is no Umar. There is no global awareness of Dagestan as a fight factory. He is not just the greatest Dagestani fighter ever. He is, on resume alone, the greatest lightweight in the history of mixed martial arts. The bear, the eagle, the blueprint. 6 fighters, 1 small republic. A combined record that would embarrass entire countries. The world keeps waiting for the well to run dry. It does not. Every year, another name climbs out of those mountains, walks into a cage, and beats a man who has been training his entire life for that exact moment. The Dagestani dynasty is not slowing down. It is just getting started. If you enjoyed this, drop a like, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments, who is next out of those mountains?